Welcome to my weekend getaway vlog in Starlight, Pennsylvania.
This is so cute.
We went on Valentine's Day weekend and I'm so excited to share with you.
Hey, go birds.
Happy V-Day! Let's get it.
On the road to
Starlight, PA.
Starlight, PA. Romantic getaway.
Cabin weekend.
Our journey to get there was anything but easy, as the city of Philadelphia was celebrating the Eagles' big win. Valentine's Day weekend at the Crosstown Tavern. Once we got past the Poconos in Scranton, Pennsylvania, we realized that we were in for a treat. We were in the middle of nowhere, with only one grocery store that the owners of the Airbnb recommended we pick up groceries at in advance. And as you can see from these roads, it was not an easy drive to the cabin. Once we drove down some scary roads and walked across this icy looking snow, we were finally there. Wow! Looking inside, you can see the beautiful design.
This is so cute.
All of the firewood ready to be put inside to use. After our perilous journey, not to exaggerate, we were both super hungry, so we cooked up a little pasta situation and enjoyed a nice cozy dinner inside. My biggest goal for this trip was getting out of the city and touching some grass. Unfortunately, with the snow, I didn't really get to do that, but it was so nice to escape the hustle and bustle of the city, going to work every day, getting dressed, and honestly, I just stayed in sweatpants and cozy sweaters the entire trip, and it really was just so restorative. Sahi and I didn't really have too many plans for this trip aside from reading some books, working on some independent projects, and cooking a lot of meals, and it made it so easy that the owners of this property had great taste in design. They had thought of almost every handy kitchen object you needed, had the comfiest pillows, and they were set for an apocalypse, honestly. So it was so nice to just have the bare necessities of my own things, and then to really just enjoy the space and enjoy being in the middle of nowhere. Some of the things that we cooked included yummy buttermilk pancakes with blueberries, as well as making our own coffee in their fancy Breville machine. Like I said earlier, they had pretty much everything. And we made some bacon, some eggs, and it was just a very wholesome trip. And I made us a salad in the afternoon, as well as some little wheat thins and cut up apples with some peanut butter, and it just was perfect. The main highlight was cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, even though it required a lot of cleanup. It's fun to dance in the kitchen. It's fun to cook with somebody who's a really great cook. And Sahi made us some steaks with rosemary, sage, and thyme. I made us a yummy little dessert, and we just had fun in the kitchen. Originally, looking back at some of these clips, I felt a little self-conscious about my body and just feeling all sorts of free, if you know what I mean, but in reality, I think it's so good to capture people's bodies in all different shapes and sizes, relaxing and enjoying, and it's so clear here with my fun little braids, my beautiful nails, and making a one-pan lava cake that I'm really just living my best life. So here's to all you baddies out there living life, not caring what other people think. As we wrapped up our weekend and saw the snow come in on Saturday morning into the evening, I just felt so grateful to be in a position in life where we can spend a couple $100, Sahi maybe a little bit more, to have a nice experience together instead of spending money on some chocolate hearts or going to a fancy dinner in the city like we usually do. It was so cozy being in a space that reflected all of the wonderful things that we both feel about life, design, and getting to enjoy each other's company. There's nobody else I'd rather spend a Valentine's Day weekend with.